I guess this is episode 2. I just recorded the Crypts video, so if you guys haven't seen that video, go check it out. This is my dungeon exploration series because ever since every single dungeon has come out, I've just gone quick. I think I went a little slow in the lab, but even then, I don't think a 14-minute run could be considered slow. Like, that's reasonably fast. Like, I'm not thoroughly going through every area, and with Carbide in the game, everything just gets destroyed, and I've always just gone quick. I've always had the audio just totally turned down. I don't listen to cinematics in the main game at all, and that's because Ray explains missions to me every time, and I can't stand it. So I just don't get storyline stuff. That's its own rant that I'll go into now. You cannot pause dialogue. It triggers when you grab stuff, so if people are talking to me, or if there are stream alerts, or if I'm trying to pay attention to something in the game, people are just talking to me, and you don't always know what quests is associated with the item you just grabbed, so there's a lot going on. I don't know how anybody follows the stories in this game. They are fun and interesting, but anyway. From a suggestion from AS407, I turned down my main volume and maxed out dialogue so we can actually listen to the dungeon quest. I'm just using my favorite Cloak Shadow build here. This is just a really good build for dungeons. We got Eternal Wanderer so we can run fast. We got the HelloFresh ad link down below, maybe, if that's in the... I don't know. That's more of a stream plug, so not really for the video, but yeah, Cloak Shadow is just really good for clearing out enemies and the monoliths. So yeah, we took 53 minutes to get through the crypts. I think Inferno might be quicker. It's my most understood dungeon. It's the one that I made the speedrunning guide on, so I think I'll have a lot less to see that's new to me, but we're gonna hop in anyway and just see what I missed. All right, we loaded in. Now, apparently there's dialogue I'm supposed to hear, so we'll listen to that before I say more. It's gonna queue any second now, I imagine.
You're back! Just so you know, this time, you will fall into a pit of lava.
That's true, that's true.
My monsters have assured me they will not fail, and I believe them. I'm not full of bubbling molten rocks for my health, you know. I'm full of bubbling molten rock because I must feast upon interlopers. Anyway, come on in. Great to see you again.
I must...
So why not go take a walk around the grounds? Find some keys. Meet me at the door when you're ready to descend into endless pits of fire and despair.
So...
All right, catch you later.
How did... He keeps sounding like he's done. He's got more? We're done now? In my first Crypts walkthrough, I went backwards before. I am going to assume that this building changes per zone, but the surrounding area is the same? I think that's true. I'll let people in chat let me know if I'm wrong about that while we take out these monoliths. I am going very, very slow, but, you know, I do gotta explore a little bit, you know, so... Hopefully I can get a Blakebeard stash chest. That would speed things up tremendously. This default axe is not what I was hoping to enjoy. There we go. Yeah. So let's just do that. There we go. Pick this up here. Get the peg leg in that slot. Get the cannonball down here. And we can just one-shot this at this point. There we go. Honestly, more would be good just to get more cannonballs and stuff. But I found out in the last run that this is really good versus monoliths. Those cannonballs are kind of nuts, actually. They do a very good job.
That's one key down. You are now one step closer to throwing yourself into a pit of flames.
A pit of flames. Wow, he's
must be so proud.
Really hyping up that lava. And then the keys have a little husk head.
You are now one step closer to throwing yourself into a pit of flames.
So,
must be so proud.
I'm still curious. This whole area... probably the same, right? I mean, I'm honestly impressed that they decorated this area because you're, you know, breaking monoliths and running down, right? This building is definitely different though. Oh, can you go on top? I never went on top of the last building. You can. And there's nothing up here, really. Just a light, but still, something I've never done before. And in this one, yeah, there's a second level in the crypts, but in Inferno, it's a completely different building. So, kind of cool. I'm just gonna throw that drone and open this up here. Hopefully I don't die. Perfect.
Going in alone? Great! Wonderful choice.
He's calling me out for solo.
One sec. Jim, hey, it's... Tell the boss we're good, would you? Yeah, they're going in alone. You rot in flames yourself, big guy. All right, take care now.
That arrow is back on the left side of my screen.
Hi. This dungeon is cursed. All your structures and traps will burn. Bad luck out there. I'm sorry, this doesn't feel right.
Purple bundle bus, by the way.
Welcome.
What?
To your fiery pit of doom.
What? That is so much more
We
fitting.
like that. Good.
I like it. I have not enjoyed the voice.
Feel free to collect my precious coins. It's not like you'll ever escape.
I have not liked the voice actor to this point. I don't know, a weird...
There is no purple flame. You have already explored the area.
Really?
No building over my traps. I put them there for a reason.
Is it... The purple flame goes away if you explored the area? What? I mean, I don't backtrack that.
Turn up the heat.
I had no idea. I had no idea. The purple flame extinguishes if you go through. What? If you ever get lost, that is such a useful resource. Anyway, I've never enjoyed the voice acting. Even in the crypts, he seems like he's making fun of the script he's reading. I know that's how a lot of dialogue in this game is, but...
Statues can be used to
Yes,
revive
tutorial.
fallen party members.
Yeah, I know they guide you to the exit. I just didn't know they actually responded to whether or not you've gone through. That is a lot of... Wow, okay. All the chests and cannonballs I'll need. All the coconuts. Alright, so last time the gold cap was 300.
Secret door.
What? Why do you see that before I do? There's something up here? I did not know there was a room in here. I've never been in this area. I've never been on the second floor here. You guys can see why I love this build, by the way. Perfect for dungeons. You just smack an enemy and everything dies. Where was the secret door? I know that you can break this wall to get through faster. Obviously, I made the video on the speedrunning guide. I know how to go quick. But I have almost never done this. Gone back here. I never go back here.
Don't forget, if you defeat the boss, you break the dungeon's curse. You're not gonna.
Okay, so I found... I found the key to the secret door before the secret door. He said secret door, and I don't know what he's talking about.
Troll! Hit the troll!
Alright, the troll wins versus Mantle. Follow the light orb to reveal it. So if you find this first, you can just follow that. Alright, let's do this.
You've fallen into my trap.
This one right here. It tells you? What? Oh, okay, so you're not supposed to see the secret room. Okay. I had no idea. We got a lot of gold already. Well, not really. 30's not that much. There's fire out here. And there's a spawn in here that can, I think, sometimes be a mimic. I know the one to the right can sometimes be a mimic. And this cannonball, really good for this monolith right here. Really effective, actually. And I got my cannonballs right on back. Okay, so sorry for being a little quiet during this, but that's part of what I was so excited about. I wanted to just... Not quietly, but I just want to get immersed in exploring an area that I've never paid that much attention to. Now, this series idea falls a little weak on Inferno, because as mentioned several times, it is my most familiar one. But it's just neat to take a closer look at something that I've always blitzed right on past. This area right here. So, there's lava back here. I mean, I knew there was lava down here, but I didn't know it was pouring down. And there's a various number of traps that can spawn here.
Ah, traps! So good.
So effective. Cannonballs. I always thought the peg legs were what you wanted to use for these, but cannonballs are so much better.
You are now one step closer to throwing yourself into a pit of flames.
I've never noticed these going going dark. That's amazing. And if you turn left, there's a chest. I never grabbed this chest. I had no idea that was there. I made the chest guide and I probably showed it in that video, but that was one of those cases where I dumped all my information into that video guide and then deleted it from my brain for the most part. I kept like the interesting ones in my mind. And this is largely unsurprising. There's a secret room back here. One of the chests. This is amazing. Physical husks that walk over the lava become fire elemental. Yeah, so the Crypts has its own banner. The Inferno has its own banner. Does every dungeon have its own banner? How have I never noticed that before? That's so fitting. That's so good. Which trap is it going to be this time? Oh, nothing. Wow, the biggest fake out of them all. And I don't need to break another monolith. And I'll go to this side first because I know that this is a room that's pretty well understood by me, and I've shown it in my videos, where there can be a key here, and there's a secret chest behind it. I did not know about the chest before walking in, but it can be a mimic. Okay, I did not need mimics for any quest or anything, but I'll take it. Just some extra gold, I hope, or... Okay, ammo. Great. In a build where I'm not shooting. I do want to get all of the, at least 100 urns. Might as well get tickets. If I'm going to spend an hour in this zone, I might as well get some tickets. I don't think I've ever been in this room. Honestly, never been in this room. It's bizarre to see stuff like that. But going back to the left. We can see this room here. Oh, wow. Is there another secret chest in here? Okay, I didn't expect to remember every... There's another mimic. I did not expect to remember, like, every chest location. But some of these feel brand new. Like, I just swear I didn't show this. Maybe I did, and I'm just losing my marbles, but what? I had no idea. There's a chest there.
That's one key down. You are now one step closer to throwing yourself into a pit of
So many secret rooms.
You must be so proud.
I did the chest guide on Inferno, right? Yeah.
The fiery pit beckons you.
I'm gonna go check. Okay, I was gonna pause and check, but I'm in between two monoliths right now. This feels like there should be a better place for me to go look for this. There's a secret room right here? Maybe I should break these. They are known for spawning enemies endlessly. And I found the keys, so enemies are gonna spawn anyway. Let's do both drones. Let's open this chest in this room. Oh, cool. He's just a barrel right next to it. I am learning that secret rooms, typically their objects are right next to them. There's one in Grotto that really messed me up for a while, so that's good to know. There are rare purple items sometimes. Can the Blastotron Mini not normally be purple? I can't remember. These shield ones, it seems to be like a fifth of your health. And that scales down. Oh, I should stop using my pickaxe. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go check on my chest guide video. This is messing me up. Alright, let me head to the dungeons and videos. There we go. Safe cracking. Mute. Nope. Not the next video. I wanted to... The mute button moves over every time. Drives me crazy. So if we go to chest 1... Alright, I'm gonna die. I am gonna die. I'm not trying to die out here. This is so... toxic. How could dungeons try to kill me like this? How could they? Alright, alright. Safely in the corner. So, chest 1, we know that one. Yep. Mimic or chest 2 is in that room right there that I showed it. 4 and 5 can be in this back room. I showed that. And then I run across the way. Oh, I skipped forward. I skipped forward too much. Yeah, isn't this the... Am I messing up right now? What? This is unfamiliar. Okay, I think I backed up too far. So I break into this room, check if it's a mimic, and I don't even know where this is without context. Okay, that's right off that main room. Wow, that is a lot of friends. Holy guacamole, Batman. I'm looking for this chest right here. There's no way I showed that. There's no way. Okay, there's a taker. I see you. I see you. This is not safe. I should go to the next zone before investigating all this. But I'm getting messed up by this. Maybe I should break this. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So, this is the room I'm in now. I'm glad I had to kill stuff because this video kept playing on and that's perfect. So I take a right. And I slide right past it. Did I not show it? Because this is the room that I showed, okay. This is the room that I just opened up now. And I run right past it.
You make a very good ghost.
I died. Did I not show that in my video?
Drive yourself
I think I totally did miss it. See what I mean? Even in my safe cracking video, where I am showcasing
a duel.
a tutorial on how to get, I don't know, a bunch of chests. I was really focused on safes, but on how to do it, I missed a chest that I just discovered now, which is the whole point of this entire digression. I really wanted to just thoroughly explore these zones in a way that I've never done before. And even in my most practiced area, I slid right past a chest that didn't even make it into that video, which is amazing. Amazing. So, wow. Let me go back to it here. So this is what I showed in the video, where I ran into this room, and then there's like a key and a chest spawn over there, which we saw, but then back through here can be one more chest. I mean, missing one chest in a video that shows like 15 already is already enough. Like, my video clearly gives people all the information they need, and it really hasn't been a problem. That video did fine, and everybody's happy. But yeah, one more chest, I guess. All right. Let's look at this room from a backwards angle. I've never done this before. I've never paid attention to this direction, which is very weird. Let's move on from here. So, we have another monolith. And yeah, normal enemies that spawn and go into the fire turn into a fire zombie. I had no idea they did that. Might as well kill the mini-boss. There's a challenge for it. Easy enough to do that. Perfect. That's so cool. So this room is just a little lava pool. No big deal. And I didn't miss anything too fancy on the way in. Alright. Left and right. I've never looked back through this staircase before. And I guess that's where that smasher spawns. I've never really noticed where that mini-boss came from, but yeah, making good time. 18 minutes on the first floor. Holy moly. So left is the right way to go, so we're gonna go right. Here's a chest spawn. All of these damaged walls are a clear sign. Does not always spawn, but it is there. Is that a... okay. Looking for those special purple weapons. Another big room where I have never looked right. This feels completely new to me. I had no idea. When we were making that video on the chest spawns... that one's a fake out. You got baited. Nice one, Beast. LOL. What? The mini-boss gained the fire modifier by spawning on the llama? Wait. What's a fake out? How did I... it's a I don't understand. Oh, that's a fake chest. Okay. I remember there was one of them in this zone where, like, there was an area that never, ever, ever spawns a chest. Is that what that is? Oh my gosh. Are the chest spawns consistent then? Do they spawn every single time? I even mentioned that being a fake out. Hey, I told you. I put that information in a video, and then I deleted it from my brain. Look at this whole room, by the way. Before making that chest guide, this is what I was going to say before he told me it was a fake out. I had never been in this room before. Storm God was like, hey, there's chests over here. And I could not believe this entire area existed. And I had just never been inside of it. It shocked me. So I guess the chests do spawn every time. Then we got a secret door. No big deal. Is that not the... yeah, okay. It's just a little slow. Well, let's pick up our loot then. Get some gold. Remember, I got to keep it under 300 gold because apparently that's the limit for some reason. And I think this room has one more right here. Is this going to be another fake out? Is it the mimics that don't spawn every time? If chests spawn every single time, that's honestly news to me. I had no idea. I thought they were like a chance. Again, dungeons is a little too easy for this kind of like in-depth analysis. It's never been necessary for me to know the ins and outs of every chest. I've never needed every detail, so I never got it, you know? Like, I just... Oh, there's a... What? There's a mini-boss that can spawn here? When? I had no idea. I need to get Cloak Shadow's ability just for the extra damage. It's like 4 seconds of extra aura damage. It's a big deal. There's a room back here? There's a hallway? What? There's lava pouring in here? Imagine if that was your cell. This is wood. Why is there wood here? Next to lava. I feel like building out of wood in an area surrounded by lava would be a poor choice. They can spawn there sometimes too. The key can spawn there. Okay, that makes sense. Because I was wondering what this room was for. It looks very ornate for something that's empty currently. I think we're good. I'm getting excited and wanting to move on, but I don't want to miss anything obvious. But I think we're good. I think we're good. All right, moving on again. It would just be a treat if you had to go through these a couple times to catch everything. I mean, I guess you do, but... All right. Up here, there are... All right. Whoa! That's too far ahead already. Yeah, I know where I am. I know where I... That's way ahead. Wow. Speedrunner's dream. Okay. Speedrunner's dream. Okay, so this is where I left off. I was heading up here. That feels good, by the way. I had a moment like that in the last video, the Crypts video. I was very relieved that I was teleported super far and just immediately knew where I was. That felt good. That felt good to be relatively confused by a zone 1 minute, and then 20 minutes later I actually can get teleported around and know where I am. But when you're speedrunning these, it's very RNG based because you want those teleporters that put you ahead. They actually save a lot of time for obvious reason. Getting teleported around, you know, helpful. A lot of skeletons in this zone. The peg leg makes quick work of these. There's more down here. I didn't know it dipped down. I did know about this chest. In fact, we'll back up for that. Okay. And then we do need to destroy some of these monoliths. So let's just do that. I don't know why I'm saving these cannonballs. There we go.
That's one key down. You're now one step closer to throwing yourself into a pit of flames.
The one time I don't want to be teleported ahead. The one time I don't want to be teleported ahead. I have to back up now. All right. We've seen this room. Looks like it's just a lot of cool decor. Okay, I know what that's probably for, and it's scary. So, moving on. Is there something in here? No. Okay. All right. I think we're good. So this is the area that I was just checking out. Didn't know there's a chest down here. When I first learned about this one, it amazed me because I had ran by it how many times? Dozens of times, probably. And had no clue it was there. It's like these dungeons are designed for you to get lost. But then, like here, it makes you look like you can go down here. And you're like, what? Where am I? This is not the right way to go. Oh, at least there's a chest. You know, like you're supposed to be happy about that. But in reality, if you're running a build that doesn't require the items you get from the ground, then you're not going to be thrilled about a chest. It gives you a couple of gold, which is fine, I guess. But, yeah. So, this room, big deal, because you can get that guaranteed safe right over here. I'm going to pick it up just for the gold. I might as well. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but in the spirit of exploring the whole area, you might as well. This is one of the 3 guaranteed safes. Yeah, this is the first one. Does that not give you gold? It didn't last time either. Are these safes, like, really not worth it? Wow, okay. And then we've got a cool area here. Lots of torture devices. Lots and lots of torture devices. Yeah, I mean, you'd sort of expect that from a dungeon. I mean, it really is a dungeon. Oh, I'm gonna lose my marbles. I'm not digging that. I don't like it skipping me around. Ooh, is that a breakable wall? No, okay, all right. I mean, it is, but yeah. It's designed to get you lost in favor of gold and loot. Yeah, loot that you can't save and don't need, and gold you aren't getting enough of. So this is a shortcut. I'm gonna go through it sort of twice. Wow, these close quarters are really tough because this is an area where a chest spawns. Go ahead and pick that up. Yeah, dungeons confused me for the longest time. If this was my if this was totally my first playthrough, I would not be soaking it up nearly as well as I feel like I am now. But having been going through these dungeons for, you know, years now, it's an amazing experience to just walk instead of running. I love that. This back room, you know, been through here plenty of times. I usually break this wall just to go quick. And yeah, this room is about as unexciting as I recall. But that shortcut connects back to somewhere in here, I think. Is it this wall right here? I think this is the shortcut. Yeah, when you're running through here, this is the breakable wall. And you come out to this room here. So we have a secret. Wow, okay. The entrance to these secret rooms are always very close by. I appreciate that. Oh, there's a whole bed in here. Somebody was hanging out here. Okay. And there's also interesting stuff like this. Like, it looks like it's just a tomb, you know, where like they have the metal fence for people to not get in or out, but then it's just, there's no door or anything. Kind of a neat way to, you know, if husks are, can husks die and like be buried? I don't know. How are you supposed to get up here? Is there a, man, I am getting not lost, but almost turned around. I'm hanging on to it. I do mean almost. How do you get up? You don't. You really have to just sneak up here. This room is not one that you would normally see. There's no reason to be up here. No chest, no stairs. Like, you have to find this. That's so cool. How did the developers even do this, man? How many times did they get lost in their own creation? So that's our entrance. That's the area we just explored. This is the downstairs area that connects to that room. And then there's a left way that is supposedly the correct direction for success. But there's an alternate route. You see, it's up there. We're going to go there in a second. But this is the main room that it's leading you to. And we'll get back to there. But when I'm using the shortcut, I come through here. I come through here. I run through up here. And then before you could mantle, this was really tough.
That's one key down.
Because you'd run like this. And this would happen.
To throwing yourself into a pit of flames.
Now you can crouch.
Be so proud.
He's just repeating himself. Now you can crouch. So that's actually a really nice way to... Okay, get through.
Turning back now.
Ooh. He went back to his scary voice. I didn't like that. Might as well grab these urns. Yes, yes, yes. So yeah, it's kind of cool that crouching has really sped up this strategy here. And then you can grab the key. Oh, I almost got teleported again. And then this is, I guess, technically the correct way to do it is to go up these stairs. But then up here is actually how I normally go quickly. This looks like storage. You know, all these scary gargoyles, they get placed out in decor. You have to imagine that they just have these in reserve. They did like a bulk order. They facilitated some kind of trade and designed some gold currency to buy these gargoyles with. This is where we pop out. So that's the entrance. That's kind of the normal intended route. I see that. I've never noticed it before in my life. There's a chest down here and a tunnel that supposedly can be entered through what means? Where does this lead? Over here? What? So this is what I'm talking about. When I say that I've played this dozens of times, but I've never truly explored it, this is what I mean. I did not know there was a door here. Like, in practice, I knew it was here. Obviously, I can see a giant hole in the wall. But it never occurred to me that it leads somewhere. And that somewhere is right here. Just a chest, which you may or may not need, but it's there if you want it. And it is one of the, I guess, chests can actually give you coconuts. Literally didn't know that. I thought it was just like searchable containers, which obviously is the definition of a chest, but still, it just never occurred to me that you could open a chest to get coconuts. Because I always say you can't get coconuts in dungeons, and that's always false. You can search ammo and chests, but that gives you like I don't know how many ammo crates I've ignored, but do you get like 30 chances for coconuts all throughout dungeons? That's not good enough. And of course, I don't mean the Blakebeard Stash team perk. I mean coconut support. But I think I've explored this one well enough. I think I've thoroughly gone through that. And I think Demon Gamer made a funny joke there too, where he said that apparently he doesn't think the saves have ever dropped gold, which is ironic because the cram session quest for safe cracking, the one that gives you 9,000 gold, has never... It's giving you the safe cracking quest, which is to open objects that have never given you gold, and it rewards you with gold. I don't know if anybody's ever noticed that or thought about it before, but yeah. Another one of my most explored places. I love this room, by the way. Super, super cool with the arches and the lights. I like it a lot. I don't think I've ever spent time down here. I never go down here where I'm not immediately running back to this door. Hey, that's a new painting. Didn't notice that in the crypts. We have a different outfit nurse / lobber. Are they ever wearing green? Are they ever wearing green normally? We have another throne. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. This is just so neat. In real time, this is like, I don't even know. 74 minutes of exploring I've done. Oh. Where is your unlock? Would it be down here? Would it be you? Would it be over here? One of these? Huh? Oh, yeah, the throne unlocks the secret room. I had no idea there's a secret room in here. I had no idea. And I don't expect to find them all throughout the series. Laptop was on its last... Okay, I thought he said something about his laptop having legs, but I get it now. You guys gotta plug in your stuff. I don't know why everybody doesn't have phone chargers nearby. I remember Yeet Crab, I'll never forget this. Came into my chat and said, hey, I gotta go soon, my phone's about to die. And I said, how? He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, how? How does a phone die? We saw this one in the crypts, very cool. How does a phone die? He's like, what do you mean? It lost its battery. I'm like, no. Like, why don't you have... Is that... Oh, I thought that was decoration. Decor and decoration fought for my tongue there. I thought that was decoration. Those dudes were like stuck. I thought they were just hanging out by the lights. Yeah, I asked him, how does a phone die? And he said he didn't have a cable. I'm like, how do you not have a cable? If you have a USB charger or even an Apple phone, one of the old ones that don't have USB, you can get a pack of like 6 cables for $9. Like that is not expensive. And you can carry one with you when you're out and about with a battery pack. You can keep one by your bed, your computer, keep one at work if you're one of those people who goes to an office. You can keep one everywhere. My parents use a couch in a living room. Some people do that. So you can put a phone cable out there. That's what I did. I have a phone cable everywhere my phone could be charged. Nowadays my bed and desk are close enough I can just share a cable, but in our old house, yeah, I definitely had a cable for my bed, cable for my desk. And when you have a cable in both locations, you realize how annoying it is to transport a cable. I don't unplug my cable and bring it anywhere for my phone. When I do my cooking streams, I actually do borrow my phone charger for the gadget that moves my camera, but that's just me. You should never be unplugging your phone cable and bringing it anywhere. You should just have extra. If you're traveling, that's different. But you know what I mean? Like within the house or the apartment, wherever you are, you should just have cables. A pack of 6. I mean, 15 bucks at the absolute most. So this is one of the intended routes. That's interesting because I never skip this location right here. I always go here. Every time. It's crazy to me that this area over here that I hardly acknowledge is the intended route. That's crazy to me. Crazy to me. Carnage says he's got a charger in every room. I love that.
That's one key down. You are now one step closer to throwing yourself into a pit of flames. You must be so proud.
See, I don't know why he's not watching with a laptop plugged in. He said I can plug in the laptop without it being slightly inaccessible spot, but I don't know why I'm watching on another stream. Okay. Gotta extension cable. An extension cable. Plug that laptop in. I was vacationing. Okay, what happens if you go the right way? That's such a weird thing to ask. What happens if you go the correct way? Wait, am I out of cannonballs? Okay, I need to start opening these. Yeah, in Florida. And my laptop cable just did not reach. Oh, this is the same room. Okay. Okay, so they connect in a Y. And this is the safe number 2. Yeah, my laptop cable just did not reach where I was recording my dailies in the hotel. So I had to go to the local Walmart. And 15 bucks later, got myself an extension cable. And I'm still using it. It's behind me. So I like that an emergency purchase actually made its way into my everyday life. That makes me feel good. Did that just... What? Huh? Oh, that's falling rocks. Okay. It's like the trap broke its own ceiling and didn't know what it wanted to be. That was weird. A little bit of an identity crisis there. But yeah, extension cables, you know. If you don't have a, you don't have a cable everywhere, I don't know. He said follow it around. Did I miss something important? Because I'm feeling like the floor is the limit. I feel like I'm moving on to the next zone here already. I think I've seen most of this too. I did follow it. Okay, I explored thoroughly. Yeah, I'm being a thorough explorer. That's so weird. Does the light give you like a hint as to where the key is if you're not on a low level? No, it doesn't. Okay. Yeah, this is just showing me, again, the right way to go. I never do this. I never go through here. There's like a whole area, you know? You can hang out by the fire while you're torturing your humans. Just a casual night. Drain their shield. And by the way, this looks like a bunch of husks. With ram horns for some reason. I know I've been in this room before. I know I made a cut. Like one of the few like little edits I did in that video. I added that there was a tier 5 chest that I missed. Let me go see if I can find that. I actually do need some more cannibal. Oh shit! What? There's a mini boss in here? I had no idea. Let me use my purple bundle bus. Yeah. Here, let me grab. Did I just get Blakebeard's stash off a mini boss? Again, another one of those things where I suppose I technically knew you could do, but I had no idea mini boss counted for Blakebeard's stash. Because, you know, it's a 1 in 20 chance. So to get that off a mini boss is not something you could easily test. Yeah, this is the tier 5 that I mentioned in the video. Like, I drew a little line. Yeah. Because it was so, like, I wasn't going to bother with the video, as you guys saw, if I missed, like, a tier 3 or something. But a whole ass tier 5 going unmentioned. And there's a tier 6 on this map, too, which we can check out. Alright, so I want to get... Oh, is this the right way? Is there a way to not run into the lava? Because this is all going to connect in a second. Alright, Eternal Wanderer showing her worth. She has been doing that the whole time, but it's nice to call it out. Oh, right. Okay. It's so weird to go the right way. It's like I forget that the map is laid out in a way so that you can not run into lava. I'll get back to here in a second. Yeah, of course, the speedrunner direction is to always run straight through the lava. It's way faster. One of the keys can spawn up here. Right in that location, right in that corner. And our key... So in this instance, I'm backing up a lot here because I went that way. And that's everything we just explored. But there's also this roof up here. That's where that key spawns. This is so fucking cool, dude. I'm really getting Witcher 3 vibes here, I know. I've been exploring Witcher 3 the exact same way I am now. Of course, Witcher 3 benefits you for exploring. You know, you're gonna get some, like, upgraded Witcher gear or something if you do all this. In Fortnite, I just get my own curiosity. And some deeper insight when speedrunning these dungeons, but... Yeah, normally speedrun strategy, you are running straight through the lava all the way to that corner right there. But we're gonna go the slow way here, obviously. That's kind of the whole point of this this little series here. Check out all the different atmosphere. There's a downstairs. Oh, I do know that. Yeah. Yeah, because this is where it connects to the bottom. Yeah. Yeah. So if you're running through the lava and you're going around here, there's a gnome, by the way. Did not know that. I did not know that. If you run down here, sometimes the key can spawn down here. So when you're speedrunning, you have to go and grab that. But in the rest of this building, this is where you move on. But there's also... I feel like there's an upstairs. There really seems like there's an upstairs. Is there not? If there's not, I'll move on. No, that is the upstairs. Okay, all right. And that's kind of the thing, you know, I've been speedrunning this as long as I have with this mindset that there's just a little extra around the corner. But as you can see there, kind of is not. And there's a trapped gnome. My poor man. I just got a gnome and Thronebreaker. Oh man, does anybody in the world know what Thronebreaker is? It's like Witcher 3 simplified, but instead of combat with swords, you play Gwent, the card game. It is my favorite thing right now. But this is cool too. Alright, so on the left here is going to be a... Oh, by the way, I wanted to check this out because it looked really nice. I like these banners. I like these banners. I was avoiding this troll the whole time. All it took was banner appreciation. This is cool. Like, it just marks. Like, this is very, very, very where you want to be. Boss fight ahead, you know? It's so sweet. And AS said that when the boss is looking at you in fire, and you're in fire, you burn faster? I will sacrifice myself to test that theory, and here's the tier 6. One of the very few... Fuck off. Got my own. Yeah, catch it. One of the very few tier 6 chests you can find in the game. Pretty neat, huh? His name is Singe for a reason. Yeah, there's my... Another purple bundle bus. Upgrading this time. Not looking at the perks. I don't care. I know, Beast doesn't care about the perks. What? Hey, I had no idea. I am always flying past this area. I had no idea there was a secret door here. Not a clue. Got into my head, I would have not known this was here. Wow. There's also another tier 6? Was that not tier 6? I swear that was tier 6. Are there 2 tier 6s? This room looks so good, by the way. I like this, like Minecraft aesthetic. You got your 5 wide path. Got your 4 by, I don't know, 8 blocks of lava. I miss playing Minecraft as much as I used to. 6 is red and gold. Tier 5 is pinkish and brown. Yeah. This is gonna be a safe, by the way. I'm not gonna pick it up this time. They keep giving me crap loot. I don't want it anymore. This room, again. Very familiar with this one because sometimes I'm speedrunning with a team and I'm waiting for them to grab the key and I have to hang out in here. So, I do know where the tier 6 is, though. Tier 6. We have to go a little quick here. Ugh. Right here.
Whose sins, you ask? He's just this fire smasher.
How long do you get to fight this, by the way? I don't think...
Fell into a pool of lava, and then into an indoor pool of magma. And then he had a couple of hard years.
What?
You know how it goes. And now he's back.
What the fuck?
And he is crazy.
Are we personifying Singe right now?
Coming to the heat now, rather than facing him. Hey, Singe.
There's a room back here?
Let's have a clean fight. Singe, I'm looking at you.
There's sounds from the lava rises. Oh, it's not rising. Oh, now it's rising. Oh, shit. This is cool. I've never paid attention to the lava before. That's cool. Isn't there one more chest back here? Maybe not. So, I burn faster if he's looking at me? I don't really know how that works. Let's actually get some boss fight going here. Alright, let's see this.
They won't die. He thinks you're rude.
I'm rude for killing Singe. Well, I kept it under 300
What
gold.
has happened? Please, just say you fell in a pit of lava.
What?
The boss is going to eat my soul when he hears about this. I've been defeated? That's even possible? No!
That was pretty fun. Now, obviously I'm biased because of my familiarity with Inferno, but I feel like Inferno's shorter than the Crypts. It really felt like Crypts had a lot more going on in way of stuff to see. But Inferno has a different aesthetic that's really enjoyable. Lots of secret rooms. It seemed like way more chests. Inferno's a good balance. Crypts is like really big with not as much going on. It's just a lot to explore. But Inferno's actually, yeah. Wow. This is pretty cool. This is being recorded as a set, so I just recorded Crypts like an hour ago in real time, but I'm going to stop on the day of recording. So if you guys do want to see more, you guys want me to continue on with Labyrinth, actually looking at the Labyrinth, and Grotto. Oh boy, Grotto. Grotto is the one that I am least comfortable with. That could be over an hour, clearly. The Grotto, everybody knows, is the biggest dungeon by far, both vertically and in general. Oh no. Lab might be longer. Regardless, those two are going to be a lot to look through, and I feel like it's going to result in hour-long videos each. AS says the lab is bigger. Yeah, I caught myself right at the end because the lab is huge. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys again for watching. Subscribe if you're new, or if you enjoyed it, you know, comment down below if you guys want more, and that's it. I'm out of here. That was fun again.